What up, it's your boy SimD'sReviews, and I'm back again with another video. And yeah, I'm extremely quiet because it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I just got home from the gym. I go to the gym every single day. You know, you gotta get big. You know, you gotta get these. But I'm extremely quiet. So if you can't hear me, I'm sorry. I apologize, but that's why I'm quiet because everyone's sleeping. It's 4 o'clock in the morning. But anyway, I'm back again with another video, and the reason why I'm making this video is because this video is a follow-up to my video from yesterday on my Ultimate Dragon Ball Super Rant. First of all, let me say this. I don't think people understand where I was going with my rant, and here's why. People are coming at, well, somebody came at my video and posted a quote, comment and said, Goku continuously surpasses Vegeta. He's better than Vegeta because he's gonna always surpass him. That's not my argument. My argument is not that he surpasses Vegeta. I could care less that Goku surpasses Vegeta. And here's why. It's inevitable. It's gonna happen. In order for Vegeta to ever surpass Goku, Goku needs to surpass him. It's inevitable. There's no way throughout this entire arc up until today with episode 39, up until today, Vegeta has been stronger than Goku. As far as we know. Because at the end of Battle of Gods, Goku admits that Vegeta's stronger. When Goku gets to Beerus's planet, he admits, you're stronger than me. Why do you want to be so much stronger than me still? And then Vegeta says to him, because I don't even want you to catch up to me. So we know that pretty much he's been stronger than him. And then when they both got the ability to turn Super Saiyan God, Super Saiyan, they were probably on equal basis, right? Now Goku has this Kaioken ability where he's surpassed Vegeta again. It's inevitable. It's inevitable. You guys are missing my argument. My argument is that I don't care that he surpasses Vegeta. My argument is that when Vegeta surpasses him, Vegeta doesn't get the final hit. He doesn't get the final kill. He doesn't get the final win. He doesn't get any of that. He doesn't get the glory. That's my argument. I could care less that Goku surpassed Vegeta. Why? Because by Goku surpassing Vegeta, that just means Vegeta's going to surpass him next. There's no way in hell that they were going to say, okay, Vegeta is stronger than Goku, and then there's but he'll just remain stronger than him for the rest of the series. Of course that wasn't going to happen. It's inevitable that Goku is going to surpass him. So, we see that Goku has this ability to turn Kaioken fused with Super Saiyan God, right? Here's my theory. Vegeta will pass that eventually, and maybe Vegeta will either turn into an ascended Super Saiyan God, meaning, because remember, ascended Super Saiyan is like the really, really buff Super Saiyan from Dragon Ball Z, right? Which is past Super Saiyan 1, but not quite Super Saiyan 2, so it's like Super Saiyan 1.5. My theory is either Vegeta will hit that, which will make him more powerful than Kaioken, or Vegeta will jump that and go straight to Super Saiyan God 2. Here's my problem though. If that happens, if Vegeta turns into Super Saiyan God 2, if he does it, what they're going to do is this, because it's so predictable. What they're going to do is this. Vegeta will fight the main villain of whatever the next arc is, and Vegeta will lose. He will come to the pinnacle of power. He will turn into Super Saiyan God 2. He will be way more powerful than Goku. He'll fight the main villain and lose. And then Goku will step up, fight the main villain, and out of the blue, out of nowhere, he'll turn Super Saiyan God 3. And it's just like, what the hell? What the hell? Because it's so predictable. That's another thing about my rant that I was talking about, that I was angry about. The predictability of this show. I said in my video yesterday, I said, we know what's going to happen. Goku is going to use his Kaioken attack, his Kaioken ability, and he's probably going to be hit. Now, before I go any further, let me say this. If Goku loses to hit, if Goku loses the hit in the next episode, then my rant about the predictability is flawed on the basis that this episode and the next episode is not predictable. The series as a whole is predictable. You can't argue that. The series as a whole is predictable. Just by the fact that there's guys who 6 weeks ago were predicting that Monaka is just an amateur. They were predicting that Monaka is an amateur. We knew that Goku was going to kill Frieza, even though they made it seem like Vegeta was going to kill Frieza. We knew that before the movie even came out. It's predictable. The series as a whole is predictable. If Goku loses to Hit, this episode 39 and episode 40 was not predictable. And that's one case where it was not predictable. Where it was not predictable. And I can say, okay, it wasn't predictable on that front. It wasn't predictable on that front. But I still fully believe that in the future, Goku will get the main kills. I still fully believe that in the future, Vegeta will surpass him, and when he surpasses him, he'll remain on the sideline. It's just like I had people coming in my comment section from the last video who clearly didn't watch my part 2 of the video, because there's a guy who came into my comment section and was like, Goku didn't need to see Vegeta fight, and like he didn't know about the time leap. He figured out a way to beat the time leap. And I asked this dude on numerous occasions. He never answered my question. I asked this guy, I said, yo, did Goku have an advantage in knowing about the time leap? Yes or no? He didn't answer. Did Goku have an advantage over Vegeta by knowing about the time leap? Yes or no? He didn't answer. If Hit wanted to, from the first blow, as Goku is at base, I'm not talking about Goku as Super Saiyan God, I'm talking about Goku base form. If Hit wanted to, would he have taken out Goku? If he hit Goku with the same force that he hit Vegeta with, would Goku have dropped? He didn't answer my question. Because it's like, you know the answer to the question. You're not going to answer it, because if you answer it, you prove my point. There's, another thing about my rant, the plot holes. The plot holes are insane with Dragon Ball Super. They're insane, yo. So you're telling me Goku and Vegeta have been training for 3 years, and Goku has this ability to turn Kaioken, but only he knows about it. Because, now, I didn't watch the subbed episode yet, so I don't know what Vegeta is saying. For all I know, Vegeta could be like, yeah, for all I know, Vegeta could be like, he's using his Kaioken attack that he was not supposed to be using. He was not supposed to be, for all we know, Vegeta knew about the Kaioken attack, and Vegeta has his own new technique too, for all we know, but we don't know. But for all we know, he might, right? So I haven't watched the sub episode, so I have no idea. But you're telling me, here's the plot hole, you're telling me that Goku had this Kaioken ability that he was saving for Beerus, and only he knew about it? When could he have practiced this technique? They went straight from the hyperbolic time chamber, from there straight to the tournament. So they were training with each other for 3 days, which is 3 years. They went from there straight to the tournament. When could he have practiced his Kaioken technique? When could he have done it? When? The plot holes. When could he have done it? Vegeta was up there, and Vegeta was pissed, yo. He was pissed because, and I understand why he would be pissed, because Vegeta's just sitting there like, so I was better than him last time. I was better than him literally last week. I was stronger than him. But now he just has this Kaioken attack out of nowhere. When did he learn this? Vegeta gotta be thinking in his head, we were training. There's no way he could have got that past me. Absolutely no way he could have got that past me. And it's just like, wow. Once again, they figure out a new way to push Goku's plot. It's like, my gosh, yo. But again, I don't care that he surpasses Vegeta. That's not my problem. That's inevitable. My problem is that if Goku beats Hit, here goes another win for him. Now, again, like I said, I want you to understand what I'm saying. If Goku loses to Hit, if he loses to Hit, then he loses to Hit. Then it was not, then this episode and next week's episode was indeed not predictable. And they might be going down a new road with this show, which I would be perfectly fine with. You want me to tell you how I would end this tournament? How I would want to end this tournament? And if you watch my part 2, you will hear me say how I wanted the tournament to end. This is how it would end this tournament. Goku loses the hit, right? Manaka flies down and lands in a ring. And he's just standing there like this. So you have hit like this, he's like, just give up. It's over. There's no way you're winning. I can sense your power, and your power is nowhere close to his. So give up, right? Manaka's just standing there with a straight stare like. So then Hit comes flying at Manaka, and then Hit gets hit, and he's like, what happened? What just happened? What just happened? And then Manaka's just standing there like it's nothing. So he comes flying at Manaka from all different angles, and he keeps getting hit. And then you see Jocko stand up, and Jocko's like, oh my god. And then Goku and Vegeta are standing behind Jocko, and they're like, what happened? And then Jocko's like, he's faster than time. Manaka is faster than time. I can see Manaka defending all of his hits. I can't see Hit moving, but I can see Manaka defending those hits. And then you hear Manaka just like this, step out of the ring. Like some crazy jump, like some gangster jump, like just step out of the ring. You're not going to win. If something like that happened, I would be so extremely happy about it. Because A, Goku didn't get the final win. B, we finally see what Manaka is capable of. And C, now Vegeta's going to go home and train his behind off so that he could get past Goku. That's all I'm saying. People completely misrepresented what I was coming from. And to be honest, part of me doesn't care. Part of me doesn't care that you misrepresented it because you didn't get where I was coming from. Obviously, I get where I'm coming from. You didn't get where I was coming from. But you cannot say that this show is not predictable. It is. Now, again, like I said, and I will continue to say over and over again, if he loses to Hit, then this episode and the next episode is not predictable. The series as a whole is predictable. We know that. But this episode, 39 and 40, were not predictable. So, that's pretty much it. I'm trying to think, do I have anything else to say? Yeah, I'm happy. Let me say this. I'm happy people actually commented on the video. That's great. Keep that up. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that share button, comment. I enjoy going back and forth with people with different theories. I enjoy. Some guy said that I was the first channel he subbed to, cause he enjoyed what I was saying. I enjoy that. So hit that like, hit that sub, hit that share, comment. Even if you completely disagree with me, comment so we can go back and forth. That's what it's about. It's about giving me your argument and me trying to defeat your argument with my argument. That's the whole point. That's what I want. That's what I'm asking for. So, like I said, this was actually a really good episode. I should talk about the episode too. It was a really good episode. I gotta give it that. It was a good episode. It was one of the best episodes of Super that's ever come out. Like I said, I have no problem with Goku surpassing Vegeta. It has to happen. There's no way that Vegeta's going to say, oh, I'm showing you, and I'm just going to remain showing you for the rest of the series. It's not happening. I'm just waiting to see what Vegeta happens next. He was so pissed off, yo. I would have been pissed too. Because it's like, when did you learn this ability? There's no way you could have learned it without me knowing. Literally, the only way Goku could have learned it is if, like, let's say in the hyperbolic time chamber, let's say they sleep in the hyperbolic time chamber. And as Goku is dreaming, he's dreaming of using the Kaioken with the God mode. So he's like, in his dream, he's like, okay, I can use the Kaioken within the God mode. And then he wakes up and is like, okay, I can use the Kaioken with the God mode. Like, that's the only way he could have learned this and actually practiced it. Which, in his dreams, that's the only way possible. Because there's no way that he would have learned Kaioken fused with God without Vegeta knowing about it if they've been training for the last 3 years together. And like I said, I haven't seen the sub. So if I watch the sub and it's like Vegeta's like mad because he's like he wasn't supposed to use that technique or something like that, then I'll be like, okay, well, if Vegeta knew about the technique and Vegeta wasn't mad about it from the beginning, then does that mean Vegeta has his own new technique too that we just don't know about? Because that would make sense. Because you would expect if Goku and Vegeta were training and Goku learned this Kaioken move in the training, you would expect Vegeta to be pissed off when they got out of the training. But Vegeta was perfectly fine. Vegeta would have been mad the second they left because he'd be like, oh, great, he surpassed me again, right? We know Vegeta. He's very prideful. He would have been mad. He would have been mad about that. So to me, it's like, well, if he didn't know about it, then how did Goku learn it without him knowing about it? And if he did know about it, then does that mean that Vegeta has his own new technique? Like I said, ascended Super Saiyan God or Super Saiyan God 2. Does he have his own new technique that Goku doesn't know about? So I don't know. I'm looking forward to episode 40. I do. I'll admit it. Goku may lose this fight. He may lose this fight. He may lose this fight because in the preview it shows him on the ground, hit standing over him. So he could potentially lose. And if he potentially lose, I will be the first to admit that the points that I point out in my video, those points that say this episode and next week's episode is predictable, those points are completely erased. I'll sit up here and admit it as a man. I'll sit up here and admit those points are erased. The series is still predictable. Goku winning every fight until something changes is indeed still true unless he loses next week. But even if he loses next week, I feel like, now I think about it, I feel like he's going to die. So technically he didn't even lose to hit. He just died because the Kaioken fused with the god is too strenuous on his body. Because that is something that I did see. That Vegeta said it's like suicide because the Kaioken will kill you. So I did see that on Twitter. I think Herms what's the word? The Herms translations. I think Herms said something about Vegeta said that it's suicide. Using Kaioken with the god is suicide. So if Goku dies, even in that sense, he really didn't even lose the hit. His own power consumed him. Whatever. He still technically would have lost, technically. So if he loses, he loses. The points that I made out about this being predictable, this episode and next week's episode specifically being predictable, would be wrong. And that's it. So again, like, comment, subscribe, hit that share button, punch that like button more than a Super Saiyan. Just knock that like button out. Comment. Make sure you comment down below so I can, conversate with you guys. And I guess that's it. So I'm SimD'sReviews, and I'll holla at y'all later.